Make it a point that every performance I have that the sisters know I'm building an army
Word.
of women.
Right? Yeah.
So where y'all at?
Right here.
We are the cornerstones and the foundations of life. And that's not just a pretty metaphor, that is reality.
Yeah.
And so the most revolutionary act we can do, women, is to love ourselves. That's where the revolution starts. We've been taken for granted for so long, holding up our brothers. We have not understood that we were broken in the midst of trying to hold communities together. If we did not love ourselves, how on earth could our men be loved? Come on now.
Jeez.
What kind of man is going to come out of a womb that does not love itself?
A self-hating man.
A self-hating man. A disrespectful man. A man without purpose, without understanding. Obama's great, but he's not as great as the woman beside him. Let's be very clear. Right? So the reality is, we have some real work to do on self-love. That we can't be looking for love outside of ourselves. We have to really do the work of self-love. And so with that being said, I'll read some poems. What becomes of the child born to riot? What becomes of vagina except for time machine or shrinkage or ship at sea or mother's arms or black hole or strip club or bird's nest or altar or battlefield or that one time I dreamt of God riding 100 miles an hour between highway right thigh and highway left in a dusted gray car, listening to my heartbeat bust through the radio speakers, and the moon hanging cool from his rearview mirror was my soul, was the trinket he only glanced at when looking behind him. And I want to know where they're going when they come, why they pass through this town of all towns, a silly old town that used to be a city of bridges and boroughs and wasted lights, the fire hydrants that bathed us in summers and coffee cups of people rushing through veins, too many names to remember why I ran towards being nameless and simple, full of secondhand discoveries and well-traveled tales, why I never passed a homeless man without offering a nickel, if only I had a nickel. And there's nothing but bookstores and kitchens now. I open windows whenever I hear a storm coming and let my hands feel the rain scatter about my skin, and if it's warm I run outside and let the world make me feel small and insignificant while the sky boasts about its broad shoulders. And God'll think I got a crush on the sun, all those days I spent bathing in light.